Hey guys, and today I'm doing something a little different. So, I'm just gonna do a little get to know me while you guys can just relax and watch me, the time lapse of me making this sim within 30 minutes. I have shortened it down to like 14, obviously by speeding it up just to get it over with, and not bore you guys. So, yeah, today is gonna be a get to know me because some call me interesting, some think I'm boring, but I guess, we'll truly be able to find out your opinion. So, yeah, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, but my channel name is SimtasticKat. And what can I say? I have a lot of hobbies. One of them, of course, being Sims 4. I mean, I have a ton of packs. I have 15, but a few of them I got for free because sometimes they just randomly make them free, and so I always just get them when they're free. That's like stuff packs sometimes they do that with. So I've gotten a few for free. I'm just gonna read out every pack that I actually have. So I have high school years, cottage living, cats and dogs, seasons, city living, get to work, island living, discover university, parenthood, outdoor retreat, backyard stuff, my first pet stuff, romantic garden stuff, nifty knitting stuff, and the desert looks kit, which I obviously got for free because I bought the game before it became free to play. So, as someone who bought the game, they just gave that to me for free. Sort of like as a way to, quote unquote, refund me, even though the kit isn't worth nearly as much as the game, but I suppose that I'd sort of got my money's worth actually playing the game. So I'm literally not complaining at all. Like, I'm impressed that they gave us that free kit. They didn't have to do that, but I'm glad they did. So that's sort of the sim side of things. I really like CAS. I love being creative sim. I I really suck at building, and I'm sure that won't change. I find it so stressful and not peaceful at all compared to CAS. CAS, I just feel like there's no pressure, and I can just relax. But sometimes I do like to make it fun by giving myself a time limit or colour theme. So in this time lapse, I truly tried to just like barbify this girl. It was actually kind of insane, but I just completely made this girl pink, and like everything had to be pink. She turned out really really cute though. Like I love her. But yeah, you know that the cat in my profile picture and in my YouTube banner and my thumbnail for this video, actually it's the thumbnail just to cover up the face of the sim so that you can't see her before you watch the video. But I made that cat. It like took 5 minutes, but I absolutely love that stupid little thing. I find it really really cute. And so yeah, that little cat is like my favorite thing in the world, and so I basically just have it everywhere on my channel now. I have no idea why I love it so much. I think it's the eyes, the way they go inward, and they're two different colours. The heterochromia, I love it so much. So yeah, I really love that cat. So if you're wondering why it's everywhere, that is the reason. I just love it so much, and I cannot help it. Other hobbies of mine include reading, although to be honest, I sort of fill my time with Sims, which is bad, but sometimes I do read, but not all the time. I don't read like too much. Like last year, which is crazy to say, 2024, I read 13 books. I haven't read any yet this year, but we are 5 days in on the day of recording. I'm recording this on the 5th of January. But yeah, I haven't read any, but I am. I'm a good way through part of a book, so I'm excited to keep reading that. Yeah, I do like reading. I think it's really cool how you can just sort of escape into these different stories and just live out different lives. Really, it's impressive how an author can truly connect with their reader. My voice is going. I'm so sorry. They, but an author can truly connect with a reader in a way that they feel like they're almost there, and that's why in the future I do want to become an author. I don't imagine myself becoming like best selling or doing really well. I think I'd do it for the passion. So that's sort of what like my goal career. Although I have wanted to be a YouTuber ever since I was pretty young. So, trying to maybe balance those two. Although obviously I'm jumping straight into the deep end and trying to have a YouTube channel. The thing I find most fun about the YouTube, like, whole experience, I find making the thumbnails the most fun. Because don't get me wrong, mine aren't like amazing. But like they're okay, given the fact that obviously I haven't spent any money on them. Like I'm just doing everything for free on Canva and GIMP. So I'm finding it really, really fun. Like just being able to do whatever I want. It's so entertaining. And I will stay up for hours just making thumbnails. And it sounds like quite sad, but it's truly like it's exhilarating. It just brings me joy. So, yeah, the thing I hate most about YouTube is the editing. This video won't have any editing besides like a welcome, a goodbye, and maybe add in some music and obviously the time lapse, and then having to put this voice recording over the top of it. But that is easy compared to other things that you have to cut clips, and it's like I'm lazy. I'm a total slob, and this is just not my vibe. Also, I can't believe we're halfway into the video and I'm only on the formal outfit. I mean, I've really sped up after this halfway mark. It's insane because that is actually crazy now that I'm thinking about it. Anyway, other hobbies. I crochet, and if you don't know what that is, then it's kind of like knitting, but it uses different techniques. So it uses wool, but you get a very different end product. Like, you can make so many things. I mean, you can with knitting as well. I have tried to learn to knit, but I just found it way harder in comparison to crochet. Crochet is just it just comes naturally to me. And it's really fun. I actually need to find a drink because my throat is killing me, but it's fine. I'm going to power on. And if you guys find my voice annoying, I do not blame you if you want to click off. Like, it's fine. I mean, obviously I'd prefer you to stick around, but if you do click off, I won't judge you that badly. I mean, I will a bit. I've also picked up embroidery recently, and I find that really fun. Although, like, it's strange because with crochet, I always have structure. I always use a pattern. Well, not always, but most of the time I use a pattern. Everything's structured, everything's written out for me, and I know exactly what I'm doing. Whereas with embroidery, I know you can get like embroidery kits, and then you can just embroider over lines. But I don't do that. I like draw stuff out, and then I have to go over the pencil lines, and it's true freedom. You can do whatever you want with embroidery, and it's really, really fun. I'm liking that so far. Um, Another one of my hobbies, this is bad. I really like making myself schedules. So I'm like 8 a.m. I'll wake up, 8:30 a.m. I'll get dressed, stuff like that. I mean, that's a bad example. But I always make schedules, but I never actually fulfill them. I mean, I will get up at like 11 a.m. And yeah, I'm not even sorry. But I do like making the schedules. It's just the execution that lacks. And that's just being honest with myself. Another hobby. It used to be scrolling on TikTok, but I recently deleted it. It was no, it was hard to press the delete button, but since then I haven't really been like feeling the need to go on it anymore. Like at first I was, still swiping to click on the app and then realizing that it was no longer there. But now that it's been, you quite a few weeks, I'm actually managing really well. I mean, some of that is the fact that I have been scrolling on YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels, which isn't much better, but TikTok, I feel like really drew you in, whereas with YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels, I don't find myself spending like 3 hours in one sitting just scrolling on end, whereas I kind of did with TikTok, sadly. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was me that was scrolling. It was like my fault that I was on the app. It wasn't TikTok, but I just thought that like, wow, I'm spending like 12 to 14 hours a day on my phone. I need to stop doing this. I mean, now I just spend the time on other screens like my laptop, playing Sims and stuff. But yeah, so I'm no longer at like a serial scroller, as it were. Other games I do like to play Minecraft. I commonly have like a 2 week Minecraft phase. You know, I feel like most people do. I also enjoy Stardew Valley. That is one of my favorite games in the world. I absolutely adore that game. I mean, it's wonderful. I also play Animal Crossing, but it's been like a few months since I picked up my Switch, which is sad because I do love Animal Crossing, but I feel like when you time travel, you burn yourself out, and that's what I do. So I do it to myself, but you know, like, how else are you supposed to play the game without time traveling? You have to. So I do like that game, but I haven't played it much recently. I haven't really got any of the games that I like. I tend to go on call with like a friend and play different games, spend money on games that I'll play once and never pick up again, and just blame it on my friend for convincing me. That's another hobby. I also like to watch Netflix and YouTube, obviously. I mean, that's a classic, really. Netflix, like, I kind of recently started watching Gilmore Girls. I mean, it's been like a while now, but I'm on the last season. So I'm really rationing it because I don't want it to end. My favorite series of all time, probably Friends. I've watched that show so many times. I could never get bored of it. Same with The Office, really. The US version. I tried the UK and I just really couldn't get into it, and that made me sad. As someone, obviously, from the United Kingdom. I mean, I love being like, yeah, my country's better than yours. But sadly, the Americans did take the win with this one. The Office US version is way better, way funnier, and yeah, it just wins over everything, really. YouTube, I tend to watch Sims, so as I've mentioned previously, I mean, Claire Siobhan, I mean, sadly, she hasn't posted on YouTube for a while now, but that won't stop me rewatching all of her videos. Vixella, I love watching her. Not only Sims, but Infinity Nikki. That's also a game that I've started playing recently. So I love that game, and I love watching Vixella. I will watch Vixella play anything. She's so entertaining. I also love Whiny Brit. I am cackling whenever I watch her videos. Absolutely cackling. Same with Plumbella. Also, her like the entire history of and then a certain family videos. I find those like so interesting. Like, I did not know there was so much Sims lore because I only started playing on the Sims 4 version, so I've not played the rest of the franchise. I've only played Sims 4, so I'm new to the lore. I didn't realize there was so much, but watching those videos makes me realize, wow. I mean, I've low key missed out, but absolutely love Plumbella. There's like a few other people. Oh yeah, Lil Simsy. She is actually hilarious, even when she's not meaning to be. I mean, I don't know if she means to be anyway. Oh, by the way, I'm just going through all my outfits right now. I don't even know if you're watching the video or if you're just listening to me yap. Or maybe it's the other way around and you're not listening to me yap and you're just watching the video. Who knows? Either way, if you're here, thank you so much. And I'm running out of time. This was the mistake with a time lapse, but I hope that you got to know me a little bit more, and maybe I've convinced you to sort of stick around. This girl's called Daniela Leach. Whoa! Notification, that made a funny noise. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, like and subscribe.